What's going on? We are back and we are working on the Helix still. You can see here, I'm a little bit ahead of where I was. Not really, but along, far enough to say I've officially put in one piece. That's about it. But I'm working my way up slowly. I made myself a template. So you can see here, this is my template. So this piece doesn't even count. I can put this in at the top at the very end, but this is the piece that I'm basically tracing all my other pieces to go around and up with, so that they're all that size. And yeah, so it lines up here, and you can kind of see with that piece of wood there, because that's basically how the tall pieces are going to go. It sandwiches up against it, so they're always going to be straight up, right? And yeah, and it's not a bad, incline overall. And even though it is half inch, it doesn't warp or anything because I've got a lot of support there. So I'm hoping to continue going upward with the same stuff, and it'll work all the way through for me. All right, so we've put down our cork here. We've got it all the way to the first quarter here, and everything, it's all pinned down. You can kind of see the pins in some areas, and other areas you can't, like the farther away ones, you can't really see them. And then I added just the soup cans for some extra weight there. We've got 2.5 inch track centers here all the way around. It feels good. Like, I feel like it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. Just waiting for the glue to dry. And then I could probably add some track and just kind of, mosey on up this Helix here and, start something new. So really excited about this, but we'll come back when the cork is dry. So just taking a look real quick here, you can obviously see that my cork is down. The glue is dry. I still have all those cans down there. I have to remove them, but that's as far as I got. So to continue on around, I have my template, and I have this sheet which is 2 feet wide, 8 feet long, and I've got about 3. I measured out about 3 pieces. I don't think you can see them, or you can, but barely. And those 3 pieces are going to complete this bottom circle here. So 1, 2, 3, right up to where the soup can's on there. And then that's one full loop done. So I just gotta, obviously cut those out and then put them in place, and then obviously continue on the cork right around there. I might take it to about here just for now, because going around here, I want to make sure this entire area here is kind of clear, because I have to order my backdrop, and once that comes in, I need to be able to get back there and put it in place without anything in the way here. So I'll be able to run some track up this way, and I'll be able to get as far as, maybe about here or here, depending on where I stop with it. And yeah, so I'll get the track going and get those pieces cut out, get some more cork down. Also, what I'm going to do, from about here where the can is, I'm going to paint all this black, but I want to put the cork down first, and then I'm going to paint the entire top of that black, and then I'll put the track down. So visually, yeah, I want this all black here, because I'm not gonna be able to get into it after, especially when there's already track down on it. I don't have to do that, so I'm gonna do it all first, and then I'll lay the track down. So just going around a little bit further here, we can see I'm 3/4 of the way around with both lines of cork, and I've got obviously my risers in, and my my actual Helix itself, which is building upwards. that's just my template again there. I've got the other piece in the back I still need to cut out, but I don't want to put that in place yet because I do want to put in my backdrop before I continue on with this here, and before I put up my vertical supports that will get the L brackets on there. So that's as far as I'm going for now. I'm going to, once this dries here, I'm going to paint that all black like I said, and then I'll lay the track, and well, hopefully by then I have track. And then basically I will wire it and test it just to make sure that the trains go up and around. There shouldn't be any problems, but you always test. You test little by little, make sure it works, inside, outside, you name it. So a lot more to do, but it's definitely getting there, slowly but surely. Trying to get a bit more work done today. As you can see, obviously it's all dry, right? Except for the paint, because I just painted it. I started the paint about there because I really feel like, I mean, you're not even gonna see any of this, so I mean, I might come back and do that, but it really wasn't important to me all that much. So basically, yeah, the cork is down. You can kind of see the two lines there. And this is strictly just for visual presentation, really. I don't want it to be just a Helix that looks like it's just there, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do the fascia here on the front of it, and I'm gonna have the land slope down towards it just for this first bottom level. But I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna paint each level black like that after I get the cork down. And then after that dries, then I can start adding the track on top of it. Will I be painting the track or anything like that? Probably not. Will I weather it? Probably not. I'm not going to go all out like that, but with the wood, I want to get rid of the wood color, and I want to get rid of the cork color, so just do a flat black. Yeah, it's just acrylic paint that I got from the dollar store, and I'll make it look real nice. I might even do a little bit of ballast here along the outside, just the outside edge. Again, nothing too fancy, but I'll come back and I'll do that much later on. My concern is getting the trains up and around this thing, as well as having it visually, you know, okay, I guess. But yeah, I'm really excited to be able to now get my first set of track all soldered up here and lined up and possibly glued down. And I'll be doing that right as soon as this dries. Okay, so I got the first piece of track down, and it goes all the way to the back, all the way over to here. And I'm gonna try it out now, see how that works. Glue is dried in most spots, but it's still drying in a couple of others. But we'll take a look and see if the train makes it all the way around.